Hello, my name is Purya Bigman and this movie is about Piping Assistant. The Piping Assistant, first it should be configured on the project level. So we go to the project properties, and then in the last part there is engineering and then piping. First of all, it should be activated, and then in the configuration, first we have to define if the inline devices will be aggregated under the pipe or they will be associated to the pipe. The no action possibility is for the cases that the owner operator, for example, is maintaining the project and different suppliers are working with different constellations. One of them aggregated, one of them associated. So when you receive the projects back and merge them together, there should be no action regarding the piping. So here we have the device types, and then we can choose if they have to be ignored. For example, nozzles can be ignored, or they are inline devices. For example, valves are inline devices, or they are pipe destinations. For example, pumps, vessels, heat exchangers, columns, they can be pipe destinations. So I will press OK. Now when I select the PNID and open the PNID, for example PNID number 3, I can see that the PNID is analyzed by the assistant and the errors which are related to the piping and they are categorized by pipe symbol are mentioned here. So for example, this error which is telling me several pipelines are connected without pipe separator and it says R7 and R8 are the problems. I can select it and navigate to it. So I can see that they are selected, and by pressing Ctrl and rolling the wheel of the mouse I can go there and I can see that R7 and R8 are connected together without any pipe separator. So to solve this situation, I will add a pipe separator in between them, and immediately the error is gone and the exclamation mark is resolved. When I select the pipeline R8, I can see that the destinations of the pipeline are from R7 to R7. This means that this pipeline is connected from both sides to R7. Now I want to make the destinations of the pipeline. For that reason, I will go to this heat exchanger. And as you remember, in the configuration, I have said that the nozzles should be ignored. Therefore, I have to select the heat exchanger and then select the pin of the exchanger and say this is the outlet. Of course, I can do this configuration on the shape itself or the object itself, that it knows what are the inlets and outlets automatically. And I have to go to the other heat exchanger. And then say that this is the inlet. So as soon as I define the inlets and outlets of the devices, automatically the pipe destination is fixed. So now I click on the pipe and the system is telling me that the pipe is starting from E5 and also R7 and is going to E6 and also R7. Of course, all the pipe schedule, line list, piping destinations and everything else is automatically updated. So in this situation, the pipeline is now defined and I can create different segments under that. I can navigate to the pipeline. This is my pipeline. And I can see that there are some inline devices already aggregated under the pipeline. This is what I configured to see. Now if I use a segment breaker and add it to the pipeline, I can press Ctrl R to rotate it and add it to the pipeline. Immediately, two segments are created under the pipeline, and the devices which are related to the second segment are aggregated under the segment, which are these valves. So valve 10, valve 01, valve 14, and valve 12. So if I remove the segment, then again, the segments are deleted automatically and the valves are aggregated under the pipe. I can press Ctrl Z to bring back the segment. and my piping data model is updated based on the actions that I did on the diagram. The same procedure can be followed and all the errors on the PNID can be cleaned up one after each other, and the segments can be added to the PNID. So the bill of material on the segments and the pipeline will be generated automatically, and all the reports will be generated automatically.